Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're doing something a little bit different but very exciting. We are going to climb inside the Komatsu D65PX Bulldozer and spend some time really looking around the interior. If you have ever wondered what it feels like to sit in the operator's seat of a machine like this, you are in the right place. We are going to go over the seat, the controls, the visibility, the display system, and even the comfort features that make this Dozer one of the most operator-friendly machines in its class. The first impression happens before you even sit down. Getting into the D65PX feels solid and secure thanks to wide anti-slip steps, well-placed grab handles, and a cab door that opens up smoothly to give you plenty of room. When you step inside and shut the door, you immediately notice how quiet it is. Komatsu put a lot of effort into cab insulation, and it really pays off. You don't get that constant roar of the diesel engine the way you might expect. Instead, there's a controlled hum in the background, which means you can focus on the job without being worn out by noise. The operator's seat is the star of the show once you settle in. It's a fully adjustable suspension seat designed to keep you comfortable for a long shift. You can slide it forward and back, raise or lower it, and adjust the backrest angle until you find your perfect driving position. The suspension really does a great job of absorbing the bumps and vibrations you get when working on rough or rocky terrain. This makes a massive difference over the course of a long workday. The armrests are seat-mounted so they move with you, and that keeps the joysticks always in the right place. Once you are seated, the view out of the cab is excellent. The big front windows give you a clear line of sight to the blade, and Komatsu kept the cab pillars slim so you can see both blade corners without having to lean too much. Side visibility is also very good, and with the optional rear-view camera, you can check behind you quickly on the in-cab monitor without twisting around in the seat. That adds a layer of safety and makes working in tight spaces much easier. Now let's talk about the controls. On the left side, you have the travel joystick. It's simple to use. Push forward to go ahead, pull back to reverse, and move it left or right to steer. The motion is smooth and takes very little effort. This makes operating the Dozer for hours much less tiring. On the right side, you have the blade control joystick. This one allows you to raise and lower the blade, tilt it left or right, and angle it just by moving your wrist. It's very precise, so you can make fine adjustments when finish grading or big moves when you're rough cutting material. The whole setup feels intuitive, and even if you're new to Komatsu controls, you'll get the hang of it pretty quickly. Directly in front of you is the dash panel. It's bright, clear, and easy to read. It shows you all the vital information you need: fuel level, gear selection, engine temperature, and machine warnings if something needs attention. On newer models with intelligent machine control, you'll have a full-color display that shows blade position relative to grade, which is a game-changer for finish grading. This system allows for automatic dozing from start to finish and reduces the number of passes you need to make, saving both time and fuel. One thing that always impresses me about the Komatsu cabs is the climate control system. Whether you're working in the middle of summer or during a cold winter morning, you can set the cab to a comfortable temperature and forget about it. The air conditioner is strong enough to keep the cab cool even on hot days, and the heater keeps things warm and keeps your windows clear. There's also plenty of ventilation, so the air stays fresh and comfortable. Comfort inside the cab goes beyond just temperature. Noise levels are kept low thanks to Komatsu's cab isolation, and vibration is reduced by both the seat suspension and the way the cab is mounted to the frame. This helps reduce fatigue and allows you to stay sharp throughout the day. Storage is another area where Komatsu thought ahead. There's space for a water bottle, lunchbox, and other personal items so you don't have clutter getting in your way. Safety is built into the cab as well. The structure is ROPS FOBS certified, giving you protection from rollovers and falling objects. The seatbelt is easy to grab and buckle, which encourages you to wear it every time. There are emergency stop switches within reach in case something unexpected happens, and the machine won't even start unless the operator is properly seated and the parking brake is set. This ensures that the operator and anyone around the machine stays safe. As you spend time running the D65PX, you notice how smooth it feels. The hydrostatic steering and lock-up torque converter keep the power delivery consistent. And being able to choose between automatic and manual gear modes lets you match the machine's behavior to the job site. The result is a Dozer that feels responsive but not jerky, and that makes operating it much less physically demanding. Spending a full day in this cab really shows why. Operators like the D65PX, the combination of visibility, smooth controls, quiet operation, and comfort makes it a place where you can be productive without feeling completely worn out by the end of the shift. Whether you are pushing heavy material on a big job site, cutting a slope, or doing precision grading, everything you need is right where it should be, and the machine helps you stay in control of the work. That wraps up our deep dive into the interior of the Komatsu D65PX Bulldozer. I hope this gave you a good idea of what it's like to actually be in the cab and operate this machine. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment telling me which machine interior you want to see next. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next one.